In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you one simple technique to improve your flow work transition. Alright, so let's dive into it. This video is brought to you by Beyond the Move, the freestyle dance program for any dancers at any levels. Basically, what I'm talking about is the hop. What I mean by the hop is just a simple principle of hopping and landing softly, okay? Jumping lightly and landing lightly, okay? So that's what I call by the hop. And this alone, this principle, help you transition from one place to another, right? So now the question is, how can we utilize this for our flow work, right? So two exercises that I'm gonna be sharing with you right now is I want to invite you to start getting familiar with hopping on your arms, right? With your arms. And then also another hop that I will be sharing with you later. And then we will combine both together to help you improve the way you're transitioning from one place to another on the floor, right? So let's start with the first one. So hopping basically with your hands is just this. You step your hands the way you want to go, yeah, and then you hop, right? And you jump lightly and you land softly as possible, as soft as possible, okay? So once again, hop, right? Okay, and then you keep on practicing this, right? And if you feel like comfortable, you can also go a bit higher, yeah, right? You can go a bit higher. You can also decide, okay, I want to stay longer and then land. You see what I mean? But the principle remains the same, which is I jump lightly and I land lightly, you know, softly. Okay? So once you understand that, then you can start playing even one arm, you know? You go one arm, you go two arms. You see, you're just transitioning from one place to another, okay? And I want you to just play with this as an exercise to just becoming more comfortable with this. Once you have that, then another way that you can start hopping as well is to just get into the habit of being agile in this position, right? So here, hopping and then land softly, hopping and then land softly. It doesn't matter how you land, the position can change as long as you land softly. Same here, you know, being very soft here, you know, here. All right, so the exercise that you can do is basically trying to get comfortable by jumping and landing as softly as possible, right? Yeah, that's the thing. All right, so once you understand the principle of using these once you understand these two principles to hop, then you can start integrate this in your freestyle to improve your flow work transition. Okay, there are many different ways that you can do that, but we're going to focus only on these two hops. Okay, so now I'm going to play the music and then we're going to start exploring. I'm going to start exploring and see how I can start dancing, transitioning from one place to another by utilizing the hops as much as I can. All right, let's go for it. So you really want to take your time and just explore, right? Okay, you can start with some very small hops, okay? Yeah, they can be very light and small at the beginning, okay? You know, you're just moving from one place to another, okay? Yeah, you don't have to use the hops all the time, but you use it as much as possible in your freestyle, yeah? I'm only hopping, you see? Just jumping lightly from one place to another, you know? Yeah, here, You know, I'm just see and explore what I can do. All right, you just play with this as much as you can. You see, you just play with that and explore. Take your time. Take your time. You know, the most important thing is how you touch the flow, the relationship you have with it. You know, it's not about doing some crazy movement. I don't know how to do some power moves. Most of the power moves, I don't know how to do them. You know, I keep it simple, right? I keep it simple because that's all you need to do. You know, you just play, you know, and just by understanding this alone, you can see that I'm actually moving a lot on the floor right now. You see, just that. And you play with that more and more. All right, so that's the first step. Understanding. First you start playing with this exercise, okay? Moving from one place to another, you know, with the hops on your hands and then on your legs, and then you start combining them just to explore. Don't try to hit the beats and all of that, just to explore. All right, now once you start getting more familiar with this, then you can start freestyling with it. Try to be, you know, to play with the music a bit more and see what you can come up with, and gradually integrating the principle of hopping in your flow work. Okay, so once again, as you can see, you can do it at any level, right? You don't need to have a crazy flow work level to be doing that, okay? It can be simple and then you play with it, okay? So now I'm gonna do a demo and then I'll see you after that. Let's go. So basically, you don't have to do crazy move on the floor work. You just need to understand certain principles and then try to play with them at your level, you know? So I'm not like a crazy floor work guy, you know? It's not even one of my strengths, you know? But I like exploring the flow still because it can add some more to my entire freestyle, and utilizing the hop principle can help you do just that, to transition from one place to another. All right, and flow work is something that I would highly encourage you to keep on exploring, even if it's not your strength, because this can add way more to your entire freestyle and give you much more option, and also If, for example, all of a sudden you are dancing and you end up being on the floor, you will not feel overwhelmed. You will not feel kind of lost because you are on the floor. You will find a way to manage and keep consistency in your freestyle. And that's something that we work on a lot in BTM as well, because we have some program dedicated only with flow work, not only just for myself, but also from other dancers who are much stronger than me when it comes to flow work. So if you want to check it out, click in the link in the description below and start your free trial today. And I'll see you on the other side. Until next time, keep dancing. Peace. Bye.